Previously on Cars Adventures, Heather Dryfang is going around Radiator Springs asking each car for their life story, in hopes that she can make a movie out of the car with the most interesting one. Up next is Lizzie. Hey Lizzie?
Oh, hey, you're that blue car that comes in here once in a while and, like, sings stuff, right? The one with the uncle?
No. I'm Heather Dryfang. I came here earlier this year to film a movie, remember?
No.
Well, now I'm going around asking cars, if they could tell me their life stories, because I want to make a movie out of them.
Okay, well, you see, I have a flight to catch. Yeah, I was meant to go with this guy to Japan, like a week ago, and I completely forgot, so I booked an emergency flight to the Bahamas to meet him.
But I thought you said you had to go to Japan.
Yeah, so I got a flight to the Bahamas.
Was it a connecting flight from the Bahamas to Japan?
No. I'm going to Japan, so I booked a flight to the Bahamas. See, I'm part of a drift racing group, okay? I'm the best car on it, of course. And I have to go to Japan. My flight leaves in a few hours, so I gotta get to the airport soon. And I'm taking a flight to the Bahamas.
You are so confusing. Anyway, can you please just give me your life story real quick?
Alright. I started out my life peacefully driving through fields every day. I would have the time of my life, just calmly going around with some friends. Oh, by the way, did I mention I was a tractor? So, as a tractor, you know, life was kind of bland. Just drive around all day. It was nice and all, you know, chew on the grass. Occasionally someone would come by and attempt to tip you. Oh, man. Later on in my life, I actually wanted to be a waitress, but when I learned that you got tipped, I decided that probably wasn't the best job for me. Anyway, I lived as a tractor for 14,000 years until one day, a magical blimp came out of the sky and he yelled, "Scuba-doo-bop!" And he turned me into a crane, a massive crane. I was an amazing crane. Oh, I was so cool. Life as a crane was the best. Eventually, I learned that I could even fly. Oh, how I loved flying. But one day, while I was flying, I saw something on the ground. It was an evil snowplow piloting a deadly duck. The duck had these evil, massive laser eyes, and if he shot you with those lasers, all the gas in your tank would be completely drained. The duck's eyes only had one shot left in them, and the snowplow was planning to use that to drain all the gas from the King of Mars. And I said, I can't let that happen. The King of Mars was my college roommate. So I knew what I had to do. I had to save the King of Mars. So I told the snowplow, shoot me instead. Go ahead. Remove all my gas. You can't attack the King of Mars. He's my best friend in the whole wide world. And the Yeti said, yeah, okay. And so the duck fired at me. Ah! That's how I screamed. That's the noise I made when I screamed. Yeah, that. The duck was all out of ammo, but I was all out of gas. Actually, it was far worse than that. Help me! I'm falling apart! I couldn't move anymore. All I could do was spin, and pieces were just breaking off of me. I knew that I only had a few minutes left to live. So in my most desperate hour, I did the only thing I could. Blimp! Magical blimp! I summon thee! And I waited there for the blimp to show up. He didn't, though. Yeah, it turns out that he took a vacation to Tahiti. It's a magical place. You should go sometime. Anyway, I sat there in my final moments. And I stared upon the duck. And I said to the snowplow and the duck, at least I saved the King of Mars. And I died. The end.
What was that?
That's my life story. You asked me for my life story. Tractor, crane, a massive duck. What even is a duck? That's a very good question. What? What well, guess it's time to go to the Bahamas.